Hi, hello, welcome. I don't know what opening cadence to do, man.
Hi, hello, welcome.
I don't have one.
Welcome
What's
back.
that? Yeah, welcome back. And oh man, yeah, you
We're
know
already off to the hottest of starts.
that
I love
feels
when it's
right.
never planned.
Yeah, yeah. I barely even figured out I'm wearing pants today. That I didn't think that much after that, man. So here we are.
Basics.
If you're joining us, welcome to the Real Show, episode 34 and 35. You have myself, Solid Taylor, the for sale, Polynesia Prince, first of his name, the coconut climber, all of the above, baby. We have Vice Lunatic, Kevin Hoover, the man that keeps the gorilla position in the best of positions, the man who keeps the backstage in order, the man who keeps the show running and moving and grooving. We appreciate you. And then we got Big Boss right here, baby. Fernando, sexy, sultry voiced
Oh,
Gonzalez.
and I just had to ask, how's everybody doing tonight?
Oh, even better now.
Sounds so groovy.
Man, for those of y'all
And
just
again-
joining, it just feels right. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today?
Whew, oh my goodness, just this week out. As you can see, folks, on the backdrop of Kevin's setup here, we are locked in, and this show is going to be a banger. And I can't wait to make this happen.
Yeah, banger in all caps, man.
Oh, yeah.
Got to represent over here because I'm excited. This is going to be our biggest show so far. But I mean, yeah, it's going to get bigger from there. But this is still a big deal. Cage match as the main event between Hobo Hank and Thunder, and I can't think of anything people have been more excited to see. It's a long time coming.
This is true.
A long time coming. We don't just have that cage match. We have a couple of tag team matches in there. We have a few singles matches. We have like a fight scheduled. I think my match is going to be a fight. I don't care about theatrics. I don't care about wrestling. I don't care about professional wrestling. I just want to fight Valak, because he's still getting between my dreams of being our inaugural Route 66. I'm not letting that go, man. I focus too much on the clown and the magician out of nowhere takes me out.
If not for the pettiest of grudges, what would professional wrestling be?
You know what? I'm with it. I support it, and we're gonna make some money off of me on that. So
that's right.
We'd love to make that money off of you. What can I say?
I'll take it. I'm with it, man. I'm a team player. Speaking of Valak Vile, here he is.
Oh,
Magic
yes,
Man himself.
Jaden Monroe coming back in town, by the way.
Yep.
Absolutely.
What for? This man is very talented, by the way.
And just what a youngster too, because some of the talent that we have brought in here have been absolutely fantastic, especially just because it's getting the youth movement in on DCCW has been nothing but good for us.
Absolutely. Jaden's coming in, and he hadn't been doing this long. And if you see him in the ring, you wouldn't be able to tell that because he's killing it. He's fast. His speed, his technique, right on point. And he came in as a substitution in a tag match first, and now this is his
Singles
a match
debut.
where he got to get a singles match against Valak Vile.
Who
Okay, Valak comes out.
That's stupid.
Music hits. Valak comes out. The crowd erupts.
Why? Just
seriously. We were backstage. I was back there in Gorilla with you, and everybody's mouths were hanging open.
This is it. Everybody aside from me, left and right behind me. Yeah. I see a couple people coming from the locker room.
It was one of the moments that I will always remember about that was you leaning way back in your chair and saying, "That was it. That was it.
That's all it took.
That's the moment." Yep,
he nailed it. Done.
Yeah, 100%.
Revealing a little bit behind the curtain for you, the first person you see behind the curtain is actually Vice Man himself. He's got the vice grip on that gorilla position.
Oh yeah,
Kevin Hoover is the man to keep us in order, to keep us in line, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm really excited to have you on here tonight, Kevin, because rarely we get a chance to hear from those in the back and those goes backstage, and you are one of the most important pieces that we have to this puzzle.
Yep.
You are like, like the corner piece, the piece that's like connected to that corner piece. That's you, bro. That's you, man.
Hey, like I've said
Appreciate
before,
that.
he's definitely so much connective tissue for the shows that we have here, and you can see you know what? It's almost there. We are almost there.
Week of the show, baby.
A few scant days away that we'll be having Real Show next Sunday, maybe. And just wondering how the hell it was going to be so amazing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he brings the bird out of the hat.
Yep.
This now I got to say, guys, that this episode was my parents' favorite episode ever of BCCW.
What? Just because of the bird?
That too. But they loved watching, just the fact that that's how he did it. And my dad was just like, "Yep, that's what I would have done when money just stands on business and pops him right in the mouth."
It's just so good. This is like such a great show. Like, so, Jaden Monroe having his singles debut for DCCW, coming in as a tag team.
Yep.
Was it the month before?
Yep, him and oh geez, why is
Devin Reno
right now? No, it was damn it,
CLAS.
St. Louis.
Tyler Copeland,
yes,
the infamous one.
Oh yeah, the two of them, and they actually ended up notching a win over Turbo Test, providing an inauspicious start.
Despite having to be a substitution of all things, but I mean, still pulled it off in the clutch.
He just happened to be in town. He was a hero on layover last I heard, and the gear on him, so we threw him in the ring. Then he went right back to the airport, and he caught the flight.
He was ready. He showed up ready. The only thing we had to do was pretty much write his name in somewhere, but he had everything ready to go himself, like he was already booked out here. Yeah, preparation. That's what he knows, I guess.
He came out like a pro, and
that's why we call him. That's why we call him Preparation H, man. He's always ready to go, man. He's always headed out. He's on the hole, he's ready to go, baby. He's just there for
smooth. Just
Monroe.
We appreciate you, Jaden.
Yeah, I mean, Jaden.
That's what my friends call me, Whiskers.
We are full throttle tonight.
Long time coming.
Speaking of full throttle, look at him getting all of this business in on Valak too.
Yeah, Valak's been doing this for a while, and this stud comes in and just levels with him. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah, seriously.
Wasn't thrown off by the magic at all.
No, not in the slightest. Obviously it was he was successfully brought in by the by the magic bird.
Oh, that was a great suplex, by the way.
Yes. I'm telling you, the kid's got talent.
Yeah, no,
I say kid. I say kid. I mean,
he is. He's also like 12 years old. He is like 12 years old, man. He had to get special, parental permission.
He had to have a new literal child for DCCW.
Another literal child. The literal child.
We're like, Jaden, you pull this off. We got a whole thing of chocolate milk in the back for you.
Who wants some chocolate? Some chalky and nuggies. Who wants some?
Everybody likes nuggies and tendies.
Nuggies and tendies and chalkies.
We got the dinosaur-shaped ones for you.
We're horrible people.
Oddly enough, that's what money is to him. We haven't paid him proper. That's what we'll be giving him. That's all I request in his rider. It's in his contract.
Big sack of dino nuggies.
And flaming hot Cheetos. Friend of the show, Duke City Warriors chiming in as well. We are good, man. We're grateful. It's great to see you. We're, hopefully you'll be able to make this show or any show. We're here for you. Let us know when you're ready to come.
Yeah.
We'll have some fun with you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You don't want to miss this one. This
don't.
upcoming show is going to be so good. We can't recommend it highly enough, because each show, if you've seen the way that we do this here at DCCW, each show is better than the last. We're only getting
That's
better.
right.
We're on that upward trajectory that I can't wait to see what the plateau would be for us, because right now we are putting on some amazing shows.
And no matter where it's at, keep in mind we've done shows also in Las Cruces, in Clovis. I mean, that it doesn't even have to stop there, and you never know when that's going to happen. I mean, you will, because we'll tell you, but that's always an option too. And we go big or go home on that one.
That is very much the truth. Oh, look at them!
Got the magic cannon, magic
Magic
cannon.
And
the Velma going on.
Oh,
Yes.
took him off of his feet. Oh, with the heavy ordnance from Valak Vile.
Oh,
And
what
an
One for the capital B. Holy
what a
crap!
nugget. 1, 2.
Dunsky.
Oh my gosh.
Great effort by Money Monroe.
You feel the magic, and then he hits him with the Uranagi, and that's all that's happening.
That's magic.
Look at
Confetti
that.
just covering the ring.
Waiting for Sweeps to come do his thing.
Don't say his name. I won't do it. I won't deal with it, man.
I hear if you say his name 20,000 times, you show up.
No, that's the other guy.
Shout out to Don Cisco, by the way.
Poor Cisco. He can't count to 3 without his glasses.
Cisco gets the worst of it in the ring. You know that? Including by you.
Yep.
Hey, man, I saw a spider behind him. I tried to save his life, bro.
Yeah.
And the other time, I was really
corner
excited
slash?
to see him.
Okay.
It's civic-minded Saleh.
I'm very civic. Honda Civic,
He's very Honda Civic-minded. Part of a tuner crew.
I'm very, very Honda Civic minded.
Give it tune up the mind a little bit.
I'm just saying, man.
We got another 3-man.
Hi, hello, welcome.
So we've got fabulous Freddie Fame, and we've got the mayor of downtown who stole one of Fred's coats.
Yeah, totally. Actually,
yeah.
And then Van Lunley, who was just on a bender, he's like, "Hey, man, you want to come call a match? Okay.
Mind if I say whatever comes to mind?
Yeah, sure. Okay."
Is he a man who agrees to everything? That might be a scary thought.
He's the Slash of DCCW.
Yeah. No filters here.
Look at this.
This is
This intro is taking forever. These guys are still talking.
They've got so much to say.
Well, because it took a while to clean up the ring a little bit, I think. So
Little sweeps.
This is true.
they do there. So in comes.
It's the power and the privilege.
Oh man, real talk. These two are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
I love how mild the crowd is.
They are, and
but it's so good.
Naturally hilarious too.
I agree.
Yeah, they are.
They're so damn good at what they do. And the funny part too is you can't really track how utterly tan they are. But when you see that spot where I have the interview with them, I'm paper white next to these two guys.
Yeah, they come out very, very greased up there, and
well, they're outside. Now another behind the scenes. They're outside hitting each other with that bronzer out in the parking lot.
And they love it.
Soaked with it, wet boys.
It reeks of island. It reeks of like dumpster and island tropics.
I love it. I mean, they look great. They perform great.
Seriously, it's amazing. Yep. Amazing talent, amazing workers, and a fountain of knowledge. Actually, Devin Reno, I've had more of my interactions with him, and I would ask him to watch my stuff out there, and he gives it to me raw. He gives it to me raw, and I've always taken it raw, even though we're in the back, So it's great
in front of everybody,
in front of everyone,
Trying to look at this with the innocence of a child.
How far were you from the literal child?
No, he got his nuggies and tendies and his chockies after.
Right.
We took care of him
Oh my goodness! And,
before Reno started giving it to me. It was great.
or started giving it to you straight.
Straight.
Oh man, but yeah, these two, it is so amazing to see how good they are in the ring. You know how well they conduct themselves on the microphone out of the ring, just their tactics together, and just the fact that obviously you've seen, if you folks are familiar with what they do out, in other areas, they hold it down.
Yeah, they do. They're champs in other
Absolutely.
promotions.
Yep.
I know that there's rumors going around. Can you add anything to this about a whole tag team division that's growing in the DCCW? Are you able to add anything to
I'm
this
hearing
rumor
those
mill?
things too.
No, all I can say is that we've already got the designs for some thematically appropriate tag team titles.
Some femality,
Yeah.
femininity.
It's thematically appropriate is what it is.
Right.
That is good to know. Actually, I'm really excited to see
Absolutely.
these.
You see on the poster there, the debut of Vacant.
He's everywhere.
Yeah, this was
It's how
this
Tommy
was-
hasn't gotten enough scoops to unlock his new partner.
yeah,
He's two more.
Tommy's partner unfortunately had some travel issues. Of course, I think that everybody in the world was having travel issues around that time.
Oh, is that what? That's right.
Yeah, he wasn't able to make it,
Yep.
and so we I didn't know who was doing what, so I put up everybody's favorite wrestler, Mr. Vacant, just till they figured it out.
Yeah,
I thought it was funny.
multiple-time WCW World Champion.
And tag team champion.
Yeah.
It's challenge for every title in the world and every company. Never seems to make it to the ring.
Oh, there we go.
Found his old buddy Turbo Test, who actually is
my gosh, he's got it. Got on the lens.
Camera's expensive, y'all. Come on, you're killing me.
I'm just glad they didn't call themselves Tommy Tony.
Tommy Tony.
But it was good to
Turbo
see,
scoops.
and and you've got to be able to you got to 100% give it up for Turbo Tony pulling double duty on this one.
Absolutely, because this was a match earlier in the night, and then later on he was scheduled to go against Brian Idol of all people. I mean, that's not an easy feat. I mean, Brian Idol is one of his top tier as they come. You know what I mean? So
yes, I cry tears all the time.
oh yeah, two
big heaving sobs.
The crowd there.
My top side tears a lot. Man, this is dope. This is a great. See what I missed, man? I mess up one time and then a couple more times, and I miss a really, really great show.
Next time, listen. That won't happen, and then you get paid.
You know what?
Or not? I don't know.
Oh, I like the fact here that they took Tommy's wife's phone to take a picture of themselves.
Yep.
Oh,
they took Mrs. Scoop's phone and just
wow,
sullied it for a while.
There's some boundary issues there.
Smugness.
I think he just tagged himself right there in the face with the belt. Right when he hit that.
Probably didn't even notice.
And then look at that.
Don Cisco, look at that.
You cannot underestimate the power of Don Cisco.
We've been putting him through the ringer. It's about time he powered up.
Yeah.
Hey, Saleh, just to let you know, that is a little tip to you. Maybe not challenge Cisco again.
I don't challenge, man.
Man's got
I've been
strength.
looking out for him, man. I'm just saying.
Don't give me that.
Him being my way. I mean, I'm just saying, him being my way.
The ref is always right, folks. Just so you know, especially in a 5-minute time limit match. Just let you know. Unless
you have a spider, crawling behind your head, man, I got to come and just save your life. Or if I'm really excited to see you, man, I'll give you a running start showing aggressive love. Yeah,
it's
just a mini
homie.
These are just having the time of their lives.
Having such a good time.
We have too many incidents involving.
How long was Reno holding his hands up for that?
the camera cuts away before he reciprocates his high tag. That's fantastic.
That was a
man.
story in and of itself,
Yep. And then Bohemian Rhapsody is going on in the background.
which we do not have the the rights for that song.
No.
Yep.
Is
have-
this a real knife?
Oh man. But thing was, it was just this is a fantastic match that everybody is about to bear witness to, because you see a combination, the established combination of power and privilege, and then you see the fact that it was Turbo Test needs to turn things around, because they've only had one match before, and it actually ended in a rather bitter defeat during that nasty match that they ended up having with Tyler Copeland and Money Monroe.
That chairs match, man. Good
Oh,
God, like, that thing was just tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually an unlikely combination in my mind between Tommy Test and Turbo Tony. This wasn't something I saw a while back, that they would, team up and not just team up, but team up and pull it off farther than expectations could provide. I had no idea.
Because I think, let's see here, last time that they had been, that they had shared a ring before tagging was when they actually opposed each other during the Las Cruces show.
That is correct.
I believe that is correct. That feels like forever ago. I'm sorry.
It was only, that was only a couple months, and now that was.
I was very far away from the ring in that show, so it's hard to keep track of who was doing what at the time. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not something I expected, but I mean, both of them in their daily lives, live their life partly in the gym. So
this is true.
Kind of works out.
I got to meet this Jim that you're talking about.
Oh, nice guy. Charges to get in, but
and then speaking of spending time in the gym,
$1 million right there, baby.
Yeah, no, those two are just absolutely in phenomenal shape, and that is to say nothing of the physiques of Turbo Tony and Tommy Test.
No,
both dudes are statuesque.
Yeah, actually, good God, they're so dope. Everyone in this ring, and we made a joke earlier talking about how the crowd wasn't really reacting to Reno CLAS coming out, but they just know how to get them in the palm of your hand and make sure that no matter what crowd they're in, no matter what place they're in, they will own any room that they're in. They're just that damn good. It starts slow sometimes, but once they get to going, you can't stop them. They're so damn good.
They make it so easy just to flaunt their egos and that cockiness that they have, and then boom, crowd automatically knows where they stand.
Exactly. Well said. Yeah.
Yep.
Really good stuff here. Toe hold, nice.
Yep. Got that nice little scissor sweep, taking him down for the ride on the mat.
I guess we gotta see if
always love the mat work. I'm an old fashioned guy. I love mat work in a wrestling ring.
Go on.
Some chain wrestling, just I don't know.
Good old fashioned professional wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And they and I see from what Sarah has to say there, they had they brought up the commentary did bring up the fact that these two ended up looking like Devin Reno was the default wrestler in the game, and that if you took 5 minutes to kid him out a little bit, you get class.
Actually, yeah. Before and after creating a wrestler. I'm with it, man. I'm with it.
Yeah, and it was because excuse me.
And in comes 2 scoops, wanting to get himself. Look at the height on that.
Oh, I think I had a shirt under that
toss.
Shirt. He threw his shirt back at his wife. Can you fix that, babe?
And
he comes back with a matched up shirt this weekend.
For their match against Hobo Hank, you saw that they're still wearing their Billionaire Boys Club tights. And,
I love it.
Yeah, and for those, I said it was like, hey, you know what? With guys like this, you never want to underestimate the BBC.
What? You don't, man. You don't. Feels right too. Ooh.
But
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
and they have such a perfect ability to make their opponents just look fantastic.
And also like keep it competitive too, man. They
yeah.
are
Because
so
it's just like these.
and look
whoa!
at this, the
great
teamwork.
ring
They can read each other and just make things happen without even trying.
And
with the shirt.
the provocation that's going on in the ring of him just when trying to just
two scoops, pretty much shadow boxing at that point.
Yeah. And because I know that it didn't get caught on the
the billionaire strut.
Yep.
Whoa,
man!
Look at that. He just looks like that guy that his dad owns a yacht. You know.
Yeah. Oh, very much so. And then it's just he's got
that guy off of Saturday Night Live. Oh,
it's a small one. That's actually one of my favorite characters. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, these guys they got the physical capability. They got the teamwork. They can communicate even without just talking to each other. They just know it, and they use it to their advantage, even when it comes to some of the more illegal stuff in ring.
Well, you see that everything they do is with purpose as well. That there's not a lot of wasted motion, or at least in their movesets that cannot be better wasted by taunting their opponents.
Yes, they move like a tortoise, very, very, very slow and steady.
Absolutely.
Very, very nice. They get there eventually. I love it. I support that.
Keeping Tony in the opposite corner, keep him from getting that tag to Tommy.
Oh, and as you can see, just letting it just run in his mouth the entire time too.
Like
cockiness can be a weapon. Trust me.
On those big white teeth.
Yeah, for real though, man. It's not even veneers.
No,
that way. That's
like they can
hands.
Talk all they want, but it was just like, dude has just like big white teeth.
It's a Marvel villain smile, is what it is. That's what I see. Like a Marvel villain smile,
You're not wrong.
That's actually dope.
And it's so funny because he's well aware in real life that he has a very hateable face.
He's like, I know. I know what I got. I know what I'm working with.
He knows the tools that he was granted to do this,
and he uses it.
Yep, being able to have a Batman jaw and a chiseled physique. It was like, that's easy to hate.
And a little pose,
strike a pose.
Cisco.
1, 2, oh.
Taking less time to get to the count than the referees in the WWE games.
Oh my gosh. Why is there like a little mini reset moveset before they like start counting?
When they circle around.
Yeah.
They do a lap.
I remember seeing that in real life actually at one point. I think that was when there was the whole Monday night post Monday Night Wars thing. Can't remember the referee's name.
What it should have been was one of those.
He ran all the way around, then went for the count.
Oh, boy, just keeping the heat on him.
And when you're bald, it's got to hurt
to the face.
Feels right. Wait, get some air, baby. Get some air.
Come on. Favorite moves is hitting that
classless elbow, baby.
Straddle elbow.
Come on. Oh, that's so good.
It delighted my mom because she was like, "Oh, just like the boss."
I love your mom.
She is just like, she absolutely hates you on screen, but she knows how well I speak of you.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah. You are second behind Veronica Vega in terms of heat with my mom.
Ooh, second.
My beautiful warrior princess. Fred just gets so mad every time I say that. It's like
you gotta rib Fred a little every time we're doing.
Oh God,
that's just standard operating procedure.
It shows love.
Yeah, man.
Some sort of love, not always. It's funny either way.
Yeah.
Tommy just biting at the bit, just
Oh,
ready to get in the
man.
match, ready to get some smashing done in the
Uh-oh.
ring.
yeah. He's
Get
in
some
there. And
scoops.
it's just, you can see he's loading up because he wants to just start handing out body slams.
Yep, scoop after scoop after scoop.
So close.
Oh,
Full body.
Collapse.
full body. This boy's still going.
I
My
was pretty
goodness
impressed with
gracious.
this one.
Honestly, having like that side of the stage right next to the like on the tag match is really awesome. He's getting all fired up and it walks around the stage. That's actually pretty. That's great usage of space.
And get
And
the
here you go.
tag.
Coming in hot.
Oh,
And one of the things that people need to understand the value of is being able to get knocked down and get back quickly.
oh,
Turned inside out.
That
was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oof. Little shades,
Oh, that was
shades of an
beautiful.
American dream there.
Yep. Flip and flop, but no fly. However,
With the
stunner.
Stunner.
into the corner. That's beautiful.
It works perfect. It's perfect.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh.
You see that Tommy's
Oh,
there it
With the
is.
elbow.
How much gas he's got in the tank
One
for this
strap.
one.
Two strap.
here we go.
He's
That's
hitting the
a
mountains
lot of-
Rivera.
Bro.
You have to understand, that's a good bit of man meat running around the ring right there.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Against the other.
that's not something I want to be in the way of if
No.
it's headed
Yeah.
if it's headed in my direction.
And the fact that he's able to just keep running back and forth.
And
One.
scoop. Get
That
so
looked
many
great.
scoops.
And
He gets
two.
another scoop. Not enough scoops. Need more scoops.
That's it. He had to slam his own partner.
Friendly scoops.
Oh.
You see that
Friendly
it hurt
scoops.
Tony.
It was like, what?
Oh, and
Out of four scoops. Oh no.
You just got.
that was one of
I got a
wrong
fever. I got a fever.
and the only
Need more,
is more scoop slams.
more scoops.
I need a Cisco scoop.
I
That's what it
need
is.
more scoops. That was a great.
You need to
Oh man. We get all
Hey, man,
scoop
when
happy.
you get in a scoop rage, just get out of the way, man. You can get a
Uh-oh.
scoop somewhere.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
As I say,
and
Tony not in his corner.
Nice.
hits him with that discus
But
lariat.
when he
and
comes
then-
off the top,
and this combination is apparently known as the checkered flag drop.
Checkered flag drop.
Because I had to when I was scripting the voiceover for the upcoming show. It was
Last
like,
time
is
on.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like, does that move have a name? I want to be able to call it properly, so called it, and Tony named it right then and there.
Checkered flag finish.
Yeah,
checkered flag finish. All right.
that it most certainly is.
The combination is, I mean, this is a good replay.
Yeah, and that
Discus clothesline combined with, I believe, a swanton bomb.
and that photo that Rusty snapped of Tony upside down in the air about to hit that thing was gorgeous.
I actually need to see that again. Does it look sort of like Shawn Michaels when he's a tree? Is that what it kind of looks
True
like?
ball thing.
That's kind of what I imagined. If so, that's a great view.
Well, one of my favorites was when Mr. Happy hit the beak breaker on Devin Reno and he did a headstand.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. But that was an absolutely excellent one, fellas. With this, however, how much time do we have on this episode?
This one is.
That was two matches. We got two more.
I reckon we have 35 minutes left on this one.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
in
this
that
one-
It's gonna be under that. It's gonna be under that.
I do have other things that I got to take care of, so I will be tagging out on this, but I can't wait to see what our third one is going to be like.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a good time.
Appreciate you. Well, Fernando Gonzalez stepping off for a
Mhm.
second. Go ahead and what's your last words for yourself?
Hey, just want to let everybody know that we appreciate everything that you do. All the folks who are checking in with us here in the comments to say what's up. We appreciate you, and we cannot wait to see you at Locked In.
Absolutely.
Coming
We're
up
all
on
excited.
Saturday, August 31st, because this is going to be so good. Just I've never been as excited for a show. And it was just like the only thing that would make it perfect is seeing all of you there. So please make it out, and I will see you next time. Have a good
Well,
night, everybody.
Well
have a
said,
good
man.
night.
Take care. All right. So this
Hardcore hillbilly. I love him.
I had so many words in my head for this. And as it was happening, I couldn't find any of them. Uh this is something just Chewy just dove in head first about, and just coming out to to no more of an American theme than just, and then this flag.
What theme did he come out to?
It
Proud to be an American.
mhm, yep, the Lee Greenwood version, and it.
Oh, I love it.
See, I'm having a hard time just coming up with words right now, just thinking about this stuff. Cutting a promo on the mic, as American as can be, free speech and all. But, ooh, Chewy knows, of all people, you've been doing this a while. The thing you don't try to do is bring politics into professional wrestling.
Oh,
People
man.
will always turn against you, no matter which side you are on. You don't combine politics with professional wrestling, because the show is not about politics. It's about beat 'em ups, people getting in the ring, seeing people smash and grapple. He
You're,
knows
you're,
what he's doing.
you're,
He absolutely knows what he's
oh
doing.
yeah. Oh yeah, man. It's part of the entertainment package, I'd say.
Yeah.
Politics is, professional wrestling, I believe, have always reflected to a degree of the current climate, especially to on like politics. You have like, the early '90s with the, Sergeant Slaughter turning into a Iranian sympathizer. Oh my gosh, the heat he got.
Yeah, it was awful.
That, but like, hopefully, well, I'd say they're standing the test of time. Or they knew what they were doing. With
Yep.
WWE on that. On this one, Chewy just making big and bold choices, and I love every single moment of this because it's part of, I'd say, of the entertainment package of it. He just like you said, he knows what he's doing, but it's also dancing a very fine line of like.
He explained this to me, and I'm like, that I mean, I don't want to see people hurt you, right? I believe his answer was, I don't care. I get to go back to Texas after this.
Like, all right.
Oh, Mr. Happy, the fan favorite, absolute Route 66 champion, and well deserved. Just steals the show every time. I can't talk this guy up enough. Really can't.
Seriously, a very like welcomed and very, very, very grand presence in a locker room in any show he's on. It's beautiful that anytime we see him, almost
get
this is my
started a
first
little
time
early
seeing
there.
this match. I'm really excited, mind you. So because I got suspended for this show, I decided to make good use of my time. I was playing on the road actually with my band, and I'll never forget. I get a text while I'm on stage. We're playing, we're doing our thing. While I'm on stage, I get a text from my lady saying, "There's a hillbilly with a Trump flag, and that big guy's back, and I'm pissed off." I'm like, and she goes, I hope Happy makes me happy by beating his ass.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Mr. Happy's in the chat. What's happening? Welcome, Princess. What's happening?
Chewy was not waiting.
Oh man, it's
Oh,
just
Mr. Happy. We're just talking you up. That's all I'm doing.
Mr. Happy. What's happening, man? You are missed, my friend. Oh, a Chewy chop. I actually got to wrestle with Chewy in Amarillo, and I took 12 chops from him.
Ooh, those are
And,
some tough chops I've seen.
Oh my gosh, man! Thank God I have extra meat. I was like, take some padding.
He's been doing this a while. He knows how to chop.
Oh,
Absolutely.
and he was precise. He kept hitting like around the same two spots over and over. Oh, hardcore hillbilly, making the presence known. Man,
Hardcore hillbilly. What a name.
he's so dope, man. He's so awesome. Oh man.
Overalls. It sells it.
Uh-oh. What's up? We are oh bro.
Now you know the show's bad.
We had to say bad. I would say worse.
I'm here. You guys were too good, so I had to come in and
Level
crap
us
it
out.
up.
Well, we were just logging off. I mean, just
Yeah. It's all you, bro. You got this.
Hey, that's
yeah.
Woo!
You know
Chewy got
wrestling
him
moves,
up.
okay?
Oh,
my life lately, man. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Getting some wrestling watching going, and Happy's just not having it right there.
He looks the opposite of happy, actually.
Hardcore hillbilly, man, doing his thing. I love him so much.
Hardcore hillbilly forgetting that we have rules in wrestling matches.
I don't know what you're talking about,
Out
man.
here.
He's just trying to follow through with his follow up and
That's a little too happy.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh wow! Oh,
That's. I would not be surprised if Chewy put that up on his profile picture at that point.
That would be so. Oh. There's actually a dope photo of like with him and the flag waving.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got the hat on still. He took it off and put it back on. Yeah. Man, that's a skill set. Who said that? Someone said that in the chat. Oh, a lot of power, man, coming from the mountains of Amarillo.
dude, it's
The mountains.
Yeah. It's a double false statement.
The double peaks.
The Twin Peaks of
No, we
of
can't say
Amarillo.
that one. Mostly because I want some food after that. Double chop.
Oh, Ricky the Renegade Rebel.
That chops weren't enough, and one day decided, let's do a double chop.
Man, Chewy's got his looks like Rex Kwon Do pants.
Is he wearing?
You don't want to catch a roundhouse in these bad boys, do you?
You think I go home tonight? Go home to Starlet every night?
Yes, so he's still wearing a looks like a fanny pack still. Is that what I'm seeing there?
He's a man about business, man. He's a man about the road.
Fanny pack stays on during the action, you know.
Ricky Rebel on the chat trying to call me out. My friend, you are more than welcome to see me whenever you need me. But first, I got to tend to business. I got a magician to close this show, man. I just want to fight, Valak. Can't wait to fight.
Make him disappear.
Make him disappear. Oh, dang it. Why did I think of that? They just want to fight. I get suspended for one show.
I want to give a shout out to the YouTube comment. They said D's nuts. And
Didn't set that up, though. I just went right into it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Tricks and flips for kids, baby. We see you. Welcome to the chat, my friend. This is Real Show, episode 34 and 35. We're doing a double feature for you. You know, we appreciate everyone who's been interacting with us and just showing us love.
Oh, what's up, Journey? You remember Young Journey? We did his birthday party last year.
He just turned, was it 3?
9.
Something like that. I saw it's close.
No, you weren't.
It's a multiple of 3, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's a
fair
prime
enough.
number. Oh,
Good God. You know, this was the
We're
show
just
that
talking
I
about
missed,
Nuggets, but you got to
and
protect him.
It's the show I missed. I did not notice that Chewy went Heisenberg over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You noticed that. Yeah. One of the last times we saw him, he was rocking a faux hawk.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
And then he comes back and he's like, nope, no more hair. The guy,
He's back,
it gets
he's like,
too
I
hot
wanna-
in Texas, you know?
The bounds
Yeah,
of
I mean-
Amarillo's out.
That's where it gets a little hot.
Oh,
These guys are looking for catalytic converters under the ring.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I don't know how many people in town know how real that statement is.
Yeah, if you're not from Albuquerque,
it's a little bit hard.
I didn't even know what a catalytic converter was. I still don't. I'm afraid
until
to
you
ask
saw
at this
somebody
point.
until you saw somebody in the park lot coming out with one.
Whoa.
Dude, what a spot.
Two. What?
Look at that. Arrest and reversal. Holy crap.
That was great. Oh, that's tough.
Happy's hair is super on point.
Oh yeah. Happy is a resourceful
there's Joey right
performer. Happy's a resourceful performer. He knows his moves. He knows his reversals. He's legitimate in what he does. Absolutely.
Everything he does, everything he touches, man, it's beautiful.
Well, and that's why Happy's got the strap, you know?
Oh yeah. Did he rip his pants?
That
was so smooth.
That's a great.
Smooth.
Man, that was so good.
When
Chuey
Martinez,
Mr. Happy, a welcome presence and a great presence in any and every locker room he's in, bro.
Dad Mayfield,
a great resource of knowledge. Hey, Dan Mayfield. By the way, quick, on the level, our hearts.
Yeah.
Going to Dan Mayfield and his family.
Sending our love to him.
Absolutely.
But we love you, bud. We're hoping you're well, and
looking forward to seeing you this weekend.
We are. We'll share a moment for you and your family, bro.
Absolutely, man.
That being said, Dan Mayfield is out here.
Dan Mayfield.
Dan Mayfield to the high-low welcome desk.
The hi, hello, welcome. Hi, hello, welcome. I can't do a Fred.
Hi, hello, welcome.
Hi, hello, welcome.
And we will see if them is ready for they or I can't speak his
I think that's the wrong joke.
Wait, is he happy? Just a man of the people, blending in, just sticking out whenever he wants to. I just see that was pretty dope. I missed one show. Dang it, man.
Right. Well, if it makes you feel better, Saul, I was not there either.
Oh man. Yeah, someone's trying to spread some propaganda right now.
We can't read that comment, but Fred is he is a machine.
He's a washing machine. Do the washing machine. Look at that. That title. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about that.
You may be mad, but doesn't mean you've lost opportunities, man.
Oh man.
You just have to stop getting in trouble so you can actually, compete for those opportunities. That's all.
You make it sound so easy.
It is easy. Respect the rules that are laid out. Pretty much what I care about is don't screw up the sponsor's time. That'd be great.
Yeah.
You know what? How about
hey, that's a big one. And then I signed those sponsors, so
5 minutes, big deal, right?
We want to give some love out to All Fast MVD, Duke City Toys.
Yep.
Recently re-signed with us.
We can always give them awesome, 5 minutes.
Man. Gabe, you've been killing it with gathering and holding on to our sponsors. We appreciate the work you've been doing, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Trying to do was that the punchline there? Tricks and Flip Kids? I don't get it.
It's all good.
I'm gonna make it so I can't see the chat anymore. So we love you all. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Mr. Happy. We need subtitles for him.
It's like, I don't know.
Ready to fight. Come on. Anytime.
Oh, I just caught that. I just caught that comment. I didn't see it come up. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. Happy keeps killing it. Holding that title true. Hurting in the process.
Yeah,
And
pain.
a fighting champion. That's what I'm telling you, Saleh. So you keep chasing those opportunities. Happy's not going to say no. Just to let you know.
Hey man, let me take care of this magician. And apparently I got a rebel scratching at my heels too, man. Hey man.
Be careful. Be careful. Magician, a clown. I mean,
And a
that's
rebel.
real. That's real carnival stuff. And
It's very carny, yeah.
we have to be careful about how much more carnival we invite to this show.
Are we talking Star Wars Rebel, or is this like what?
Ricky Rebel. An amazing young talent, actually. Let's be real.
Office catch of the day. Oh, sorry.
He's great, dude. Yeah, I felt that, Mr. Happy, man.
Star Wars Rebel, really?
Star Wars.
Hey, well, I'm trying to decide my level of support here.
Dude, Mr. Happy.
Yep.
I think you ever feel like Fred's watching sometimes?
No.
Like just like in your everyday life,
No, never actually.
Oh, okay. That's just me.
He
I hear his voice in my head before I ever do something. Like if I'm like, hey, I'm gonna call him.
Don't
and
call
ask
him.
a
That's
question or
usually
whatever.
how it
Yeah,
goes.
and then he would go, I don't care.
All right.
Brian Idle, baby. The one
Looks
that
the kill.
looks that kill, baby. Very appropriate.
Brian, I did not expect to see past that one time. I'm not going to lie. I thought, man like that, come out once, have a good time, and maybe eventually come out. I did not expect an immediate, hey, can I come back? Or I want to come back. And he just comes back immediately. I did not expect that at all.
A welcome presence, man. Like the dude is dope.
He's
amazing
dude.
worker.
This
He's
is a
great.
guy. This is a guy that you don't see all of it. Well, I mean, no, you definitely see it in the ring, but even behind the scenes, he's having a blast.
He's a fun guy.
He has so much fun doing this stuff, and to me, that's impressive. That's not something you see all the time in this industry these days. Somebody who's enjoying having fun with this. Look at that video.
This is so good.
Ooh.
I want to mention that.
Talk about it.
Because I happen to I caught a sneak peek of this episode earlier because I double check my work, and yes, to the commentary team, that is my work. Despite what whoever says anything, no, Tony didn't have that together.
Did Rebel Tony pull an Obama? By the way, you saw the only other brother in the crowd, and they gave him like some daps.
Yeah,
and just shaking hands with everyone else.
My
guy, my man.
I think I can dab.
Now listen here.
Here.
I heard what you said, and
talk to Michelle, and
and she told me to whoop your ass.
Yeah,
and here we go.
So in addition, so for those of you who watched the episode or have seen this live, if you listen to Tony's music, he has a little addition of an actual turbo in the engine, and I think that's just a beautiful piece to it, if I do say so myself. So, did I mention I have a lot of fun making that stuff? I really do. I didn't think I would, but I do.
Yeah,
it's really awesome.
If you don't know, Senor Vice here is, he's the man behind all the presentation.
Yeah.
Between you and Bridget on the lights.
Bridget, I couldn't have met.
Really,
I couldn't have.
Y'all make the visuals pop,
I'm going to give a big shout out to Bridget because she doesn't get enough. She doesn't get enough props, mostly because she's, far away from the state, far away from all the rest of us, and but she kills it. I can't imagine having a better lighting technician than her, for sure.
She's amazing. Agreed. I love it.
Journey. It's always good seeing you, man. Can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Don't forget, this Saturday at the Rio Rancho Event Center, doors open at 6, first bells at 7.
We'll be tailgating.
Locked in, baby.
Come tailgate with Man High.
Oh, tailgating. That was so much fun.
Man High's tailgating?
Man High will be there tailgating.
I can only guess that Homie will be tailgating. He usually is.
Yeah, he actually he's actually one that booked us for this tailgate.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
homie loves to tailgate very early. Usually days before, he just kind of buries himself out there and he digs himself out when it's about time for the show, and the drinking starts. So that was a
at
bad
6
joke, I'm
a.m.
sorry.
That's how homie got to be a homie, man.
It's not like he's
Party
got anything,
don't
but
stop.
not like he's got anywhere he has to be.
But he be everywhere still.
Doesn't
Homie
have
be
to be.
everywhere. I love
So
it.
this is the first time that Brian is coming out to face someone other than Hobo Hank, because the last 2 times he came out, it was against Hobo Hank, I believe, and so this time he gets to go against Mr.
Das Turbo.
Mr. Turbo Coach over here.
That's my coach.
Thought that got your attention.
So excited.
Gabe is a little bit biased in these things.
Yeah.
Just a wee bit.
I feel like he might get in trouble if he talks bad about Tony on the air. But
I'm just saying, Brian Idol did
Extra
change my
burpees.
life. Turbo Tony changed my life.
Dude. Look
My
at this.
parents started going to Turbo Tony.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
that's really cool. Hell yeah.
I'm having to restart my Turbo Tonys, my Turbo sessions.
Why? There's no. We're just.
Keep going though.
Yeah. It's
Good
always
time.
it's always just going.
Oh yeah.
It was a great time. Come on, boys. Oh man.
Turbo really stepping it up, because not only facing Brian Idol of all people, but earlier in the night had a tag match and won.
So he's already worn out, huh?
Yeah,
We already had like a 50-minute tag team match.
that match went on, and it was a real nail biter.
It was an amazing match. Reno CLAS. Love
Yep.
those guys.
You could put him in
Another
Father
tag
Nelson
wrestler.
there, dude.
Das Nelson. Look at this. Moving up, baby.
A
Oh,
little bit of trash talk there.
Dude, and of course, Turbo's
As he
looking.
does.
Turbo's putting on some. He's putting on some mass there. He's got some extra muscle lately.
nice. Yeah, he is actually.
Class
Ooh,
Reno
great.
and Brian would be an interesting dynamic. Yeah, it'd be like 3 of the douchiest wrestlers in our company.
Tres Duches.
Yeah.
One.
No, I
two.
think that if Class and Reno wanted to grab a third man, I believe my money would be elsewhere. So,
Hey, man. The Billionaire Boys Club, man. There's always room for more, but not for you.
add more money into it. Jaden Monroe, I think, would be that addition there.
You would
Yeah.
actually will be dope. I love it. These boys are going at it, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Brian Idol always making the crowd know that I am here.
Brian Idol looks like he's gonna play in his White Snake tribute band like after the match.
So I don't know if anybody has said this on air. Brian Idol's entrance music is him.
Is them singing? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he did that himself.
Oh wow.
I didn't believe it until he told me. I was like, wow, that's awesome job, dude.
I love the lyrics. He's the most humble man in the world.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Look at that.
Every-
Tony's pouring some sugar on him there.
Boo.
Here he goes again on his own,
Boo.
all alone.
Now he's giving the crowd, he's my cherry pie. Hit him with that cool drink of water and a sweet surprise.
Uh-oh.
Guess we're gonna rock and roll all night. Oh crap!
Just you guys, Daddy's here. Daddy's home.
I just don't understand why you wouldn't be on the Instagram. Like I'll just log in. I'll put you guys on the Instagram too, and then it'll be fine. Like let me just do this and leave.
The last
I don't have the Instagram login.
You know, it's the same password to everything.
It didn't transfer over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Fred.
Oh, hey, cool. We're on the Instagram now. Cool.
It's wrestling exclamation point.
Cool. Real shows on the Instagram. Let's go.
What's up, Instagram?
What's up, IG? What's up, IG?
It takes 2 clicks of the fucking mouse to get on the Instagram. Look at Kevin. Kevin's laid back. He don't even care.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
Smoking a doobie or something.
What?
I like that backdrop. I don't know what you're doing there, but that looks good. That's
It was great. It was a
Man,
great
you like
backdrop.
that? I
Hey, you know what I
got
gave
this
Dave?
stuff from a guy I know. So.
Yeah, I also gave Gabe a home studio setup. He's using Bluetooth like he's poor. Like, put up the studio stuff, dude. Also, that poster in his background, I gave him that too out of the studio.
he did.
Here's what he's got. He's got half of my professional existence, and he doesn't even fucking use it. You keep laughing, Saleh. Where'd you get that headset, mouth?
Dude, I beat up
all three of
some
you.
old guy for it, man. It was great.
Daddy and this show. Forget the name. Real show. This is Daddy and the Boys. Fuck.
You said no to that name at first. We tried to say that, but you're like, no, man, I'm trying to be humble.
Yeah,
And we're like, all right, man. We all know Freddie's the most
There's here. That's
humblest of
good.
them all. Yeah,
At
man.
least there's somebody that knows some shit about wrestling here in the chat. Thank you, sir.
By the way, the arm lock that Brian's holding in. Actually.
Oh, Journey's here? There's like kids here. Like, what are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing,
Yeah.
man?
You had the first F-bomb of the whole episode.
Well, because I tried to find you on Instagram and you weren't on.
But it's good to know. Here we go.
I was invited.
All right, so all right, what is this? What is this bullshit?
A snap power slam, by the way. Turbo Tony is doing it.
It's a good time to
ball.
announce
Yeah.
that we're moving to Netflix. It's gonna be uncensored. No, I'm just-
Apple TV is coming to our event on August the 31st for a thing.
Oh,
I know that's not
see?
public. We haven't really talked about that, but they're coming to
It is now.
watch us. It's gonna be stupid fun.
Can't wait, actually. Anything that you're looking forward to specifically this Saturday?
Watching your debut on Matlock. That's what I'm most excited about, idiot.
That's in January, my episodes.
Yeah, you know what there is though? Promos running right now during NFL football. That's
You're
what
damn
there
right.
is.
My show's
That's what I'm telling you. I'm like watching the promos for Matlock looking for you. I bet in certain regions of the country you're in that promo.
Yeah,
West Coast.
like in Hawaii,
Yeah,
Seattle.
I'm covering that. I'm covering that demo. I'm with it, bro.
they're not putting you in the Midwest.
No, keeping me far away from that.
Hey, this is where it should have been over here. Okay,
Tony's not a quitter, man.
no.
By the way, nice kick out.
Hey,
That was
Tony.
a close count.
Tony is not in the same universe as Brian Idol. Brian Idol is the son that Duke City Championship Wrestling like just souls around. Oh, look at that stud.
Oh my
Well
god.
said, actually. Honestly, we were talking about this. I like how Kevin said he was surprised that Brian wanted to come back. He
Yeah,
thought
because
it was
we're friends. He didn't want to come back after he met Kevin, but then he was like, "Oh, I like Fred a lot."
Woo!
I'm
Come
sorry.
back.
Why do I work here again?
You see that Papa Moonsault, by the way. That's a tough move. to
Hey,
pull
low
off.
key, Kevin's the most important one of the three of you.
I agree.
That's very
Bro,
true. That's
we talk about
absolutely
that all the
factual.
time. Yeah.
No.
Look at
How the kids say no hat.
Look at that
No
camera
hat.
angle through the camera angle through the referee's legs. Who's the referee? Carlos, right through his legs.
Yep.
That's
Little
awesome.
Boys are still
Carlos.
going, man. Go! Whoa!
That's
Don't hurt the ref.
Little Thunder.
He's new.
Oh,
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 dude.
go forget it. He's dead.
was that
We
a
always
running
forget
strike?
how
He just
fragile
kicked him
referees
again.
are.
He
You know,
just kicked him again. was
I
pissed.
do want to point out that Joel did point out, you know who's not humble is Bill Goldberg.
Oh God.
He doesn't like being called Bill Goldberg.
No.
Bill Goldberg don't like to be called Bill Goldberg.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
so
Reno. Come on, baby.
hey, this is like if you can't get the contrast right in your TV between Turbo Tony and Devin Reno. These two guys look exactly the same. Oh, everyone hates this dude too.
Dude.
Because he's so ripped.
It's so dope, too. Like a fountain of knowledge that actually in that ring, man, between Reno and Brian and Tony, man, like everyone's growing, dude.
Hey, they feel like they've been getting duped. They're bringing up. Okay.
Always bringing in a chair.
Dang, here we go.
Chair.
Woo!
Oh, not the chair, not the chair.
Oh,
my God,
my God! That man wants a family. Oh man,
look at them hide. They're
Reno.
so stupid. They're so funny.
Bayonet boys ducking down.
This thing's over. There we go.
That's a great.
Well, there was nothing Tony could do. Like he got beat up earlier in the night.
Look at those moves.
You can't win them all, Tony. You can't win them all.
That's
there you go. Get them what the real one, Brian. Give them what they want.
Hey, do you guys think Adam Merrick will ever walk out of the back curtain with any sort of enthusiasm? Do you think that could ever happen?
Do you want it to happen?
He's like a zombie out there. Like,
if you like, I can give him about 5 Red Bulls before he starts.
Oh God!
Oh man, that'd be fun. Actually, kind of.
Just inject him.
Injected.
Oh, you have no idea. I have a couple of stories that I don't know if I should share on.
Hey, do you guys see Rusty Rutherford right here in the corner?
Rusty,
the photographer.
Rusty.
The best.
So I go to Phase 1 Pro Wrestling last night over in Rio Rancho. It's
how was it?
They do they do quarterly shows. They're cool dudes. It's like an interesting crowd. We can go through that later, but Rusty Rutherford is also their photographer because we made Rusty, like we got him over, and Rusty takes his Duke City Championship Wrestling gimmick over to Phase 1. Like he's wearing that.
He's carrying it on.
The same hat, everything.
Like what? We invented and it's actually a gimmick we stole from Saleh. Like before Saleh wanted to get into the ring again, because it was up in the air originally with Saleh. He was going to do like,
oh yeah,
yeah, he was going to be like a Healy photographer, yeah. And so he takes it over to Phase 1 Pro Wrestling last night. I sack him. I go, that's okay. Just couldn't put on a baseball cap. Couldn't do anything different.
Fedora and all. I love it. I'm with it.
Here's my thing.
Coming in for.
You guys know Joel Webino runs the Albuquerque Aardvarks. He's a whole ass rugby stud.
Yeah, he is.
Agreed.
I call him the meme master.
Well said.
When I say they, I mean
himself.
People spend too much time on the internet. So, this is funny here. They just run out through the handicap entrance.
He's like, F your wheelchair.
Yeah.
We call that the wheel accessible.
Hey, these two dudes here are legit best friends. It's weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went to that tailgate yesterday for UNM Lobos football. By the way, tough loss for those losers, UNM Lobos.
They logoed, man.
Oh, man. They pissed it away. So, anyway, we go to this tailgate, and they're like just the two best friends that any best friends have ever had. Like, they're sitting next to each other. Like, they're sharing, like, a Gatorade.
They do. They lock their arms with the protein shakes.
Yeah.
Like cross arms.
Full eye contact. Yeah, man.
And when ProView asked me what to put down for Dan Mayfield, I just said talented. I was like, I don't know. He needs
the Dan.
Why does he wear black all the time? He gets lost back there.
Why do you wear white all the time?
Stand out. That's TV trick. Like if you can't pan left or right, you want to wear a bright color. That way you get caught.
That's why I wear darker colors sometimes.
All right, I know that we said that we're going to do 2 episodes, but y'all want to go? Let's catch all the way up and do the final journey.
There's no new release next week. This is it.
So we can wait on that then.
Well, I mean, I'll do whatever you want to do.
You're
on Instagram now.
I have it ready to go. Let's give Instagram a full show, man. Let's do that. Y'all down with that?
Hey, so I know Duke City Warriors personally. Like I know it's a human being with an actual name.
Yes.
And I want them to know that I sometimes get hot on commentary. It's not my fault. I gotta take my jacket.
This
But
is
the
true.
jacket comes off.
It gets warm in there. 600 of your closest
Jacket
friends.
comes off.
Thank you.
Shoes
All
come
right.
off. The pants get rolled up.
Bonus episode for y'all. We are now on episode 36.
Hey, welcome
Oh,
back,
yes.
Phoenix. Let's
Yeah,
go. Oh, my
Phoenix.
One of my
Phoenix
personal
is
favorites.
yeah.
He said-
Phoenix, awesome guy.
He's I tell you, I mean, like a jerk, but like
He's also a
awesome.
jarhead like you, Kevin.
Hey, it's true though.
Yeah.
That's actually the way we bonded at some point after we figured that one out.
He's got
You
an
both have a
enforcer's
strange
aura.
kid in Afghanistan.
No.
You don't know. You don't. Know.
He's not going to say yes.
I didn't go to Afghanistan.
Oh, that'll slow you down.
I was a
then.
little bit before that. But no, Phoenix is a guy I've watched him wrestle in different places as well. I always catch him somewhere. I love his merch even.
He did. Oh, he's
think
got
it's
good merch.
great.
He did the knee. I don't know if you guys know this. So he did the knee. He was out for a while,
Mhm.
and then and then he went. This is a real story. I'm going to tell you. He
Yes.
went and got like a cadaver ligament and stem cells or something from Mexico, and now he's like 100%.
He was out for quite some time. I actually happened to be out there where he made his first in-ring return, even before us, and he was so fired up.
Yeah,
Spine busters all around. Which, if you ever see Phoenix,
He has the
spine
best
buster,
spine buster.
it is OMG good. Like
I can't even spell that.
Like we're talking like Arn Anderson can eat his heart out. You know what I mean? So,
Dude,
this graphics are so stupid.
Yeah.
I love
it.
Okay.
I love it so much, dude.
All right. So I'm gonna cue up Fred's music from now on. What's that song from Mulan? It's
I've never seen Mulan.
Be a man.
I'm an adult.
No,
Fred will have like
the other one where
who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Is that Fred's new song?
That one, yeah. My only friend lives in a mirror, but I never see them.
That's just sad.
If any of you guys think I've ever called you my friend, you're very wrong. I've never
Thank you.
spoken in that. Never.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you.
I'm not
trying. Get a load of that.
I am wearing your headset, and I'm grateful
and
for
my
that.
jacket. Yeah, I'm very aware. Yeah. And Kevin's wearing my hoodie.
Yeah.
All my
thank you.
You act like you're not.
We are besties, man. We are.
Wait, what's this private chat I just got here?
That's where all the words are.
Hey, don't send me private messages. Just say it on air, cowards.
Oh, I didn't even know that one.
The New Mexico flag at these things makes me so happy.
It is actually a beautiful thing to see that the New Mexico town just continue to keep the sound over.
Oh yeah,
and then he's got the Z on his head too. I just realized that.
Mm-hmm.
That's really dope.
He does that. It's usually like over his eye or something like that. But he paints that on before he goes out. Despite his demeanor, he represents like where he's at and where he comes from.
We did that tailgate this weekend, and so we had the championship belt because Thunder was there. We had the 2 men on belt, the the one from our radio show,
and then the Lobo belt.
And the Lobos gave us a belt, which was awesome. It was it looked the part. I mean, it was like brass. It was nice, And so anyways, all these kids were coming up, and the ones that got smart, Thunder smartened them up real quick, and the ones that were excited, he excited them even more. The dude's a pro.
Well said. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's really cool watching him work.
Hey, hold on, time to shine right here for Micah Frankel. Get it. Okay, cool.
Oh,
I like that dude so much.
Don't put him over, please. That'd be great.
Micah, he's awesome.
Sweeps, aka sweeps.
Don't say it.
Hey, I'll tell you. Here's a funny off-air story. So, I work for CBS Sports here in Albuquerque. I'm that guy.
No.
So Micah works for the ESPN affiliate, and he's not allowed on my station.
Oh.
So we used to have him on all the time to talk combat sports or talk whatever, pro wrestling or whatever. And then my station was like, hey, stop having ESPN on. And I was like, oh, okay, good idea. So then, yeah, our working relationship was dead until this, and I was super excited to bring him back because I really like him.
He is a dope kid, man. Dope dude.
We're at a point now where I think everyone on this roster, and I don't just mean performers, but I mean like back of the house, front of the house, like it's just only the really nicest people. Like it's so cool.
I love everybody I work with.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
love them? Oh, gross.
I love that he loves them. I love
Even
that.
Brandon Ortega? Gross.
I actually have not talked to him very much.
He told me that he thought you were mad at him.
No.
He said,
just don't see him.
I said, hey,
he's out there shooting everybody else.
I know he's the man.
I'm the one. I work in the back. I miss a few things. So
so funny.
This is actually a matchup I didn't think was coming so soon. Even with Phoenix coming back from injury, like I figured it'd be a little while, but man, I was so excited to see. I was pumped for this one. I was telling everybody, man, my man Phoenix, he gonna challenge for that title. It's gonna be a banger. And
well, this was a tough spot for these cats to be in because it's the belt, right? The belt's traditionally main event. The belt is traditionally you put it at the end of the card. The belt is so many things, and we've kind of followed those unwritten rules as it relates to it. Yeah. So so running, I think we ran it first one time too, though. But so putting it second to last was like a change of pace for us.
MVP match was the first one. That was an impromptu.
What's MVP?
The 5 minute. No.
Oh, MVD.
It wasn't an MVD match. It wasn't an MVD match, but it was about as long.
Oh, when he fought, or Johnny Manga. My mistake.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a sweet thing.
That was a good one. Yeah.
He came in, and Thunder just didn't even get dressed.
And what was interesting about Phoenix was, because he'd been out. What's the real number? 8 months, something crazy. Like we've been around a while now, where it's like it can be a long number of time.
Clovis was the last time he was in action.
Yes.
Yeah. So not even in, but that wasn't in Albuquerque. It's not like, our regulars weren't there, and there was that. Will the crowd know him? Will they not know him? His ties to Lamigra, but Lamigra's found success without him. Also, we're not super babyface heavy right now. Like, is there a way to bring in, Phoenix in a role to where he could really excel? So you end up, trying to tell a real fun, like 50-50 story right here, but also leave enough on the table for the main event to still have gas. There's art to this whole thing. Like, it's brilliant.
It is a fine balance, and what did help was the winner of the next match is the number one contendership, and it's a big deal on how y'all put that together. So it did kind of play that we had the championship happen, and then like the number one contendership in this specific case, because we had to make the announcement that it was a career versus the belt.
Yeah.
If Hobo Hank were to win that, they had to announce that next match is going to be a cage match. So like that, you have to take the time to let the audience know, because not let's be real, not everyone's watching our YouTube product or Instagram product. So like there are times where we have to not necessarily spoon feed, but there are times we have to slow things down and like let the house know what's going on.
I've compared it to, not to cut you off, Kevin, I'm sorry, but what I've compared it to is, you guys remember The Joy of Painting with Bob Ross, like a million years ago?
God, yeah.
Wow.
So Bob Ross used to do this Joy of Painting TV show, and what it was he would on-screen paint, and it was like very like ASMR-matic, like just like sounds of the brush and his soothing voice. But he also would paint one for the instructional book. So he had an instructional book. So he would paint one for that, and then he had a third one that he would use for like promotion stuff, right? So, and that's the one he would paint off of. So he'd paint one originally, paint one for the book, and then paint one for the TV. And I kind of feel a little bit that's what this product is, to where we're telling a story inside the venue, which is the historic El Rey Theater or the Rio Rancho Event Center this upcoming Saturday, August 31st. Then we have the TV product where we're retelling the story again, but in a different angle for a different audience. And then lastly, we have this product where we can talk about the how-to of it, and I just think it's so encapsulating of different ways to get people to relate to the product being made. I just think it's pretty incredible.
I like that. Actually, that's well said. It's really cool.
I love everything about what we do, man.
Woo!
The fact is that professional wrestling has so many elements about it that you can dive into, no matter which kind of fan you are, no matter how informed you are.
Yeah.
There's always something for you to enjoy about it, and then more once you have had enough of one segment. There's always something more.
Well said. Actually, that's true.
I love this. I love this job. I love this business. Pure
it's not bad. Yeah. The that's got to be your internet. So Phoenix is not announced for the August 31st show, but I'll let everyone in attendance know he's going to be there. Like, he'll be at the show. And
Ooh.
I'm glad.
And, what will end up happening with he will be, I think, pretty impactful. I think, we've gone over a bunch of ideas about just how to maximize them, because now that he's back and healthy and ready to go, and this here is a real good foreshadow on next week.
Ooh.
My fellow Solid man. Look at that Charlie 50.
Charlie, I will always talk up every time.
I've been doing
going to be done a long while back, and then he decided he wasn't done yet.
Oh, shoot. Is that not the story of everyone we've had in this organization, it feels like? We are skewing a little bit younger.
Some people,
now,
myself included.
Yeah. Saleh was out. Saleh was on to his next thing. There was, I don't know, a handful of dudes. Oh, this is all right. So this is a fun thing here. So, by the way, I think it was this show, but the audio was cut off. I'll tell you what happened. We got hit. This is real. I get the YouTube things or whatever, So it was like all at once. There was like 20, and they were all like Russian lettering. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I couldn't tell you what it said, but it was Thunder's music caught the copyright thing. So we had to go in, and it was like 4 straight minutes where we had to put in like a generic over the top. Normally that's not a huge deal. Normally we can just roll with it, but
and it wasn't his normal music. He went into an Iron Maiden song for this particular show, and that's a pretty high profile one.
Yeah, we know now.
Yep, I'm already in the works of making sure that does not need to happen again. So
I appreciate these replays from ProView.
The split the 2 screen of all things.
The 50-50, that goes a long way.
Well, I don't know if everyone knows the Carlos the official and Thunder's, outside the ring relationship, but this is a cool moment right here.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just realized that was
Yeah.
That's really dope.
A neat thing. And then, like I said, the Charlie 50 stuff. You were mentioning it, Kevin, about him. Oh, there's the sweet New Mexico flag. I love that so much. You were talking about him and falling in love with it. I've been doing like a retrospect the last month on Facebook with different photos I've had on my phone of where we've been and how we got here. And Charlie 50 is like a prominent memory of almost all of them. He's a guy who's kind of helped in a lot of different approaches to this thing. He's just really knowledgeable. Could I have centered the camera here? What is my problem? Jesus Christ.
I'm on the other side of the house. So.
What are you doing? You just taking that off the stage? You don't want me to see that no more?
No. I'm doing a little. We're going to move ahead a little bit because there's almost 20 minutes of talking.
Oh yeah, it's so everybody who can watch the show. I mean, this is where they announce the stipulations for the match coming up. Should Hobo Hank win? Which has already been announced. There we go.
Well, and that it was heavy Matthew Robles, as I recall, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That shopping basket.
So that cart, we got from Sprouts.
Yep.
I want to ask, how did you get that?
I really hope they got it back.
I took it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was the only thing left.
You're a good man.
I don't mean to spoil it for some people, but that was all. There was nothing else left.
What's a no DQ match?
Yeah.
By the way, shout out Lil Uso, man. The Journey Fatu came through.
Yeah, good dude.
Man, so proud of him. Really, really, really proud of him.
Heck yeah, man.
And you haven't watched this yet, or you have?
I watched a little bit. I want to get some fresh eyes on this.
Yeah.
Like behind the curtain for you. I got back home after my shows, like around 2, 3 in the morning, and we had to get him to the airport like at 4 or 5 in the morning. So I had like a few moments with him, and man, he told me just how impressed he was with the show, with the talent. And there's a few people that I had him like really watching, and he gave me his assessment, and he was just like, these guys are great workers. And the thing that he really, really, really loved, so he knows he's walking into someone else's house, and he's walking into someone, so he's like, I have to figure out how much work I have to do, as a heel. I got to keep some heat on me. But as soon as Hobo Hank walks out, he goes, "Oh, this is an easy day at the office. Let's go."
Yeah.
He was really excited, and I was trying to get him privy to it too, man. I was like, wait till you feel that Hobo Hank pop, and like, there's something beautiful about that house. There's something beautiful about our fans that just loves like the everyday man's hero, the everyday man's champ.
Yeah,
Hobo Hank. So like, Journey Fafka Uso Faftai Lava. That's my guy, man. I'm really, really, really proud of him. And best believe it's not the last we see of him.
I hope not, man. I'd love to see him to come back.
And he better not pull a Jacob on us anytime soon.
Sign the WWE and void all my contracts. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna be selfish once for one of us in the family.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love when the guys are finding their opportunities, the ones that work well for them and their families. But man, bad luck for us, right? So
it's a good problem.
We kind of knew with Jacob. Whenever Saleh had set all that up, because Saleh booked the whole thing. Whenever we had set all that up, it was very much he had a MLW. He had an MLW show, and it was at the Royal Rumble, and that Royal Rumble was the same one I was going out to meet with Brian Idol, and so I go out to Florida, and Saleh, you couldn't make it. I don't remember the reason, but it doesn't matter. So I end up having to go out there solo, which I don't super love, but whatever, right? And so I'm trying to make the MLW show too, but I can't because it just travel didn't work out the way it would have, right? So I'm doing the Rumble, and I end up going to Brian Idol, or me and Jacob hang out. Oh my god, that night it gets super fun. It's super loose. There's not another way to describe it. So we just get super loose. And then the next day I go to meet Brian Idol. I'm like, this, that, the other thing. My Duke City Championship Wrestling. By the way, Jacob fought too, and he goes, "Oh, okay. Like, you guys are on the level." Like, it wasn't until Jacob Fatu's name, and we were just so fortunate, the week prior, and ProView gave me like a cuts reel of it, and that's what helped start our relationship with the NWA. So I mean, the rub he gave up is as influential as anything
that's
that's
awesome,
ever happened.
man. Hell yeah.
Seriously, like, and like behind the curtain for that too.
He with my clipboard.
Yeah. By the way, dude. He started it. They're going off for now. Jacob, these guys are trying to book him in New York, but then he was like, you know what? Hey, man, it's a family thing. I miss having home cooked meals while I'm on the road, and he took a big pay cut to come with us, but like, he just wanted to be around family. So I'm grateful he made that choice for us.
We don't talk a ton about the financials behind this thing, but we have been fortunate to create some really inviting packages without really breaking the bank on some stuff, and
absolutely
really grateful.
Yeah, when it's the effort put into like this product produced here and stuff. What is that, Bud Light? Oh, that's from Hobo Hank. Yeah. Oh, this was a good spot. So Journey. So Mean and Journey was the first time, I think, when I was watching the pro wrestling world and
It looks so much better from that angle.
It just
that's so funny.
That's so good.
So Mean and Journey for the first time. That was like, at least in the time I've had here in the ownership role of Duke City Championship Wrestling, where that was the first dude I met where I was like, this is a bad human being. Like, this dude, like he's fine right there. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. Like, like the size of this big boy, like just how aware he was of his surroundings and the environment I was
Yeah.
in. I was like, this is a cat who came up in Northern California. Like, this is a cat who like is choosing this industry. And I was just so impressed by him immediately.
Oh, that's good to know, man. He has an aura about him, man.
Yeah.
Trash cans are serious business, dude.
Real dude.
They don't feel good.
No.
For anybody wondering, no, these are not gimmicks.
No.
These are things straight out of a hardware store or straight off the street. I know that sounds bad, but there's no gimmicks here.
No,
there's no.
We got depot receipts.
The only time it's ever been pretend in this place was, well, I mean, the toy match sponsored by Duke City Toys.
What do you mean pretend?
They were toys.
They were legit lightsabers, brother.
But they were toys. Chair.
Throwing the chair. Good God.
Well, Hobo Hank's like an interesting cat, too. We don't talk about him now because he's just like a stable here. But, Hobo Hank, who business partner, here with Duke City, my guy.
Absolutely. And a tough bastard.
He has been, wrestling for 25 plus years, 28 years,
about
whatever it is. And a lot of those are backyards, and a lot of those are outdoor festival stuff, and a lot of those are not this. You know what I mean? And it's been like trying to turn a whore into a housewife with Hobo Hank a little bit. It's
what a way to say it.
That's a great way of saying that.
He's like, hit me with a trash can, call me dirty, spit in my mouth. And I'm like, no, I just want to make dinner and have a nice night.
Can we just cuddle?
You've been thinking about this a lot, haven't you, Fred?
Me?
How to describe that?
It's my business partner. You guys know, you two specifically know exactly what I'm talking about. And it is.
I've worked with Hobo for years now, here and there, and you're absolutely right.
And it's like little stuff like this. I'll be like, hey, should we gimmick this board? He's like, why? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid.
Oh, he muscled him on that.
So if anybody ever wonders if we have those little tricks, somebody put a saw through the wood like tables of old. No.
It's a thing. It's
why? It's too complicated, honestly.
Yeah.
Most of these guys just want to go.
The whole ring moved. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're like, well, that's fine. We'll do it the hard way. We're fine. We don't care. Because I'm the guy trying to gimmick it. I'm the guy that's like, hey, I like even little stuff like the bike racks around the ring. I'm like, hey, couldn't we put like foam noodles over those to make them a little safer? And they're like, shut up.
Let us work.
I have been in at shows, even right here in Albuquerque years ago, where somebody would Irish whip somebody into the barricade so hard he went over the barricade and into the laps of the first row.
We had one where they weren't locked here, and that was a big issue for me. We've figured it out ever since, but I want you to have the allure of danger, but never actually be in danger. That's a
concern. That's a legit concern. Yeah.
Journey says I'm not taking the pit stop. Like he'll get spit in the face with beer, no problem. He's like, not the pit stop. What?
This one hurts.
Little salute to the family there. To some of the family.
I know you guys. I haven't done a real show in a while. I think you probably talked about it, but this was my first show back after my dad died. And
that's right.
Right. Hell of a show to come back to.
Yeah, right. And I had missed the previous one, and then I made sure Saleh and Gabe weren't at this last one because I wanted to have a good time.
Thank you.
And coming in and just the amount of it's so funny. Just the amount it was cathartic. You know what I mean? That's all I'm trying to get to. It was hey, we can
imagine. Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Especially with this as the main event, like you and Chris were on point the entire night. From what I was watching, and it sounded great.
That's kind of,
but like this match just seemed like all right, it's kind of calling itself. There's like weapons and stuff. But you know, how what was your mindset on during this match?
Oh, it's so funny you're asking that because I've been over this. I don't love this style of stuff. Like I've talked about it at length multiple times. It comes up. I know. I really like John Wick. John Wick is a fine movie. But about 1 million people get shot. You know, and it's not the anticipation and stress of like a 7. You know, where it's like if you show me a gun, like you don't have to use it that moment. Like you can build and build and build. And I think I have a big appreciation for that style of storytelling. So what often saves me here is exactly what Hobo, Hank, and Journey did, which is they don't put sole focus on one part. It's not just the trash can. It's not just the chair. It's not just the kendo stick. Or we didn't have kendo sticks. We had dowels or something. But it's not just the one thing. It's able to introduce and use them all. So even for a guy who's a little apprehensive in this type of pro wrestling, I was fortunate to be able to still be a fan throughout this because of how clever they incorporated everything.
That's actually the perfect point. It's not about what you include in the match. It's how it's used. It's what points that draw the most attention, draw the most drama, and how it grips the fans. You know,
it's a great usage of Schrodinger's gun in storytelling.
Yeah.
You know, I really, really enjoy how these guys are doing that. That chair's been sitting outside for the last 10 minutes.
Correct.
And now it's look like it's being used now. That's great. I love that because as they're continuing their whole match, I'm pretty sure someone's looking at the chair outside and being like, "Oh, that's going to come into play, right?" But they're taking the time.
Doing this.
Oh, you're right.
This air guitar.
Yeah, you're super right in every way. You know, the other part is that roll of chain link fence over there. You know, and that roll of chain link fence was a little more storytelling than it was, you know, part of this event. Because hey, it's really tough to get through that stuff. It'll get your hands, it'll get your fingers. Like that roll of chain link was rough, but we hadn't announced the steel cage stuff. You know, so we needed the visual. We needed
planting seeds, man.
Yep, and we needed to be able to put it on camera. We needed to be able to, you know, put it in because we've been running commercials every other day on everything. You know, we needed that. So yeah, here's that shared spot you're talking about, Sully. It's super.
Oh, yeah. He was telling me about this. So, by the way,
I've seen these kind of spots so many times, and they always make me nervous every time because they always work. But the way he does it here.
Did he just move the truss? Yeah, he did. Yeah, that's spot.
So I'm watching from the back. I see that a little bit. And I felt my butt clench a little bit, and I was ready to run out. And catch steel so it didn't fall into the crowd unsuccessfully. But
we have heavy weights on those truss, but
yeah, you see,
it
full on moves, but it's.
But that was a heavy weight.
I can see the lights. I can see the lights move
as
it goes, and that's what caught my attention. I'm like, oh crap. So
we don't have those at the event center show. We have this big it's over the ring, our light setup.
It's an overhead truss. All right, baby.
Kind of I'm with thing. It was tough with the cage coming in to kind of design everything out. It'll be a cool look. I'm really excited for everyone to see it.
By the way, fun fact for anyone who's watching, they broke the ring. They broke the ring.
Yeah, about that.
So that's like another good reason why this match was last too, because these two broke the ring under the canvas. So yeah, that's a little fun fact for you. That's like I can't really explain it.
And we've only been using this ring for like 6 months, maybe. Me and Hobo Hank went and bought it, and it had never been wrestled in. You know, it was like it just sat in storage forever. So we went and got it, and then we were like, "Oh, this thing's a gym or whatever. Like this is gonna be the ring. Like, and it's super lightweight compared to the old one, and this. And there's all kinds of advantages to it. But yeah, there was a little bit of weight on some of those boards, and
and these two big boys."
as soon as everything started coming off and we get to the boards, oh man, it's straight up snap. in half. And that's big. That takes effort to do. Is the thing. Was that it? Was that the spot?
Oh, could have been.
Maybe. It's not like we can actually pinpoint what spot they broke the ring at, but it for sure was this match.
Oh yeah,
nobody had any issues in previous matches. If they did, then we would have seen.
It was probably Money Monroe, his big ass.
I'm trying to find the age of
Money comes in big around here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man, big boy. Let's go.
No, salute to the bloodline. I'm surprised Salt Lake didn't throw his up just then.
I acknowledge him. They know.
Yeah.
Got an announcement here, boys. Just finalized a thing via text message, so it's set.
Oh,
just happened
as you do.
now.
Go on.
Debut. We got an unannounced debut. Are you ready? It's coming right now.
Go.
It's about to be announced.
This Saturday night, Duke City Championship Wrestling is very excited to present Zamaya for the first time. So Zamaya making her Duke City Championship Wrestling debut. So we got a deal. Yeah, we got a deal in principle here. So she will come out this weekend. Let's see how she is.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. I've seen her wrestle in person as well. Oh, yeah. This has to be the spot. No, it doesn't.
Oh, I think this is, bro.
I have to watch this so carefully.
This is the stupidest thing. Oh,
there it is, right there. God. So
that's just.
So for any of you that might have been thrown onto a chair before,
no,
it sucks. I have, and it's not fun. I've actually been put through everything in that ring before. None of it is good. Everything sucks. Pro wrestlers are indeed a little bit insane.
Yeah.
Along with the sanity, business sanity, personal sanity. When they get in the ring, they want to do some crazy stuff. It's nuts.
Hey, Duke City Warriors wants to know, is it time for us to shop for another ring?
You got one?
She's trying to get married. She's trying to get married. That's what it is. Yeah, she's like, put one on it. No.
Go on.
Not going to do
it. The candy shop can get another ring for about 50 cents or so.
Dude. Power it up, baby.
God. Man, make me so mad on commentary.
Pit stop. Finally.
This is so insane. It's a journey, by the way.
After all these years, it's the simplest freaking thing. And boom.
It's
right
brilliant.
To the wood. Wow, it hooked on the rope.
Look at his face. 2 in a row. I mean, it's got to be over here, right?
Man.
Oh, maybe.
Thunder refuses,
Ooh. Oh, great.
Cisco's supposed to stop him.
It's no DQ, baby.
Keep order. You have to keep order.
Hey, so this is funny here. If the ring was wrapped in barbed wire,
I got one of those right over here. You think I'm kidding?
No, I know you're not kidding. That's what I'm like.
People underestimate how much wrestling stuff I keep around just in case, especially now that it's a job.
My garage is starting to look a little weird.
Well, that feels right.
I have so many, I have all those big ass posters and stuff. I'm like, what am I going to do with these?
Oh, I think I have leftover chairs around here somewhere too.
So I think
premium chairs.
If the crowd thought it right here. If the ring went, this is where I'm telling you the ring went.
Yep.
Good God. So
nice.
When I was talking to Jacob, I'm like, hey man, should I get Journey in the mix over here? He goes, he does death matches, right? I'm like, what?
Yeah, you understand. Ooh.
Journey and Juicy for now being the first Polynesian death match wrestlers. Oh,
this thing's over.
Ever seen us work in a death match is terrifying, terrifyingly good.
Oh,
crucifix pin.
That and a impact crucifix pin. That is. Yep. That was very impressive.
That's some hardcore stuff right there.
That's a great shot.
You do not see people try to pull off a crucifix, impact crucifix pin under maybe 200 pounds or something like that.
That's my hero.
That was really impressive.
We've heard of the love that you have for him. Yeah.
Look at that crowd. So many white
Potential
people.
wife.
Hey,
Oh wait,
man,
no, okay. There's
I see
everyone.
no Mexicans, man. There's the Pequeños in there.
It's a diverse crowd, brother. Like,
Look at the ring. It's a car crash.
yeah, what are we doing? Hey, we gotta
Making
get rid of
a hit pro wrestling show.
those white banners in the back. I hate. We got to get rid of those.
Done.
Yeah, definitely.
They drive me crazy.
Okay, can I make some new ones out of crayon? Is that... I'm kidding. I'll just take them off.
God, they infuriate me. I get it. I get the contrast because you have to be able to see the guy. This is a perfect example. You need the silhouettes and stuff, but it's like, oh, they drive me crazy.
Like, bring that camera up a little bit. Get the lights behind them.
Sarah in the chat saying she's Hobo's biggest fan.
Oh, oh no, Sarah.
Sorry, Charlie's 50.
She a Charlie 50 girl.
I read that wrong. My mistake.
Sarah's
50's biggest fan.
She's a la amiga de mija.
She loves Charlie. She doesn't like Kyle, and she is not afraid of state. So
she is the girl version of me.
I'm with it.
I also
think
Kyle's fun.
I can buy that.
Making it official, signing the contract.
I might clip forward again.
These little kids right here, I think it was their first show. I talked to them a little bit earlier and that night. And I'm like, you guys know what you're in store for? And the dad's like, I had them watch all the episodes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Way to go.
It's a beautiful thing what we do.
How can Fernando have a different haircut every episode?
Every show.
Depends on who he interviews.
Look at that.
Is there anyone that grabs the mic faster than Thunder?
MK.
You, Hank. Like, yeah, we know. We know you hate him.
I don't know. The only person who really grabs the mic is either Valak
Robles.
or Chuey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chewy's good at it too.
No, Robles always comes out with his own.
Yeah.
You're right, actually. I should have known that.
Well, and I think Hobo Hank's talked to the crowd like one time up until this point. Like I think he
twice
talks here,
at this
doesn't he?
point.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe he does. But yeah, only a couple of times. He doesn't get on the mic very much, which is, I mean, yes, he does. He does. Some of the backstage, talking backstage with Fernando, but in ring, no, not really.
And for such a strong baby face, it's such an interesting approach, like because normally, that's how you get him there.
Well, man, coming out of the alley behind Frontier Restaurant, what does he got to say, really? You know what I mean?
We'll wrestle for food, I guess that's what you say.
And that's on a sign. Enough said.
It's on a sign, yeah.
I go out at the start of every show. It doesn't make this TV show, but I go out for 3 minutes, and the idea is get to your seats. That's the idea. It's like we don't start the show with the anthem because you want people to physically be there, and then you don't start with your opening segment because you want people to physically be in their seats. So I go out there first so everyone knows, like, oh, hustle, hustle, hustle. And nice. I feel like whatever that 3 minutes multiplied by whatever, that's an hour longer than Hobo Hank's ever been out there. And I'm not saying anything except like, welcome.
Yep.
We have all these little tricks. Like they're all theater tricks. Like I don't know anything about wrestling. Kevin does, I guess, but
a little.
So this portion of the show, for those who haven't seen this latest episode, go on YouTube or watch dccw.com. We just learned that the stipulations of this match is if Hobo Hank loses, he's actually done for.
Yeah, he's calling it.
He's gonna leave, and that'll be it. No more.
It was like an emotional thing, right? Because he's like tired of Thunder, and he's like, one way or another, he's like, I'm gonna be the champ, and this is gonna be over, or you're gonna still be the champ, but this thing's gonna be over. There's a solace to that.
It's gonna end no matter what.
Yeah.
And on that concept, I see there's a question in the chat there of how the winner of the cage match will be determined by escaping the cage or by pinfall
or submission. Yeah. So it's pinfall, submission, and then the cage is the idea to keep away the DQ. Yeah, forget Fred. Just take him off there.
Yeah, take him off.
Dude's terrible.
We can't hear you talk anyway. We can hear you talk here.
Yeah,
that's the payoff, right? That's the money.
Hey, because I have my TV presence is so much better than Chris's. Like, how hard is it, Chris, to do this? That's all you got to do.
No, you're asking the wrong person here. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, we're stalling here for time, and I'm gonna make sure I got a big smile on my.
Well, I always wonder how he starts the broadcast. You know, something besides hi, hello, welcome.
That's mine. That's my go-to.
Yeah, cadence. Yeah, we're trying to figure out our cadence.
Welcome to the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater. I, of course, am Fred Slow. Alongside me, Saleh Taylor and Kevin Hoover, who we've brought out from the back. We're excited for tonight, and then you're into it. Like, that's my punch in. That's my clock. You know.
Yeah, we're trying to find ours.
Shoot,
it's tough. It's tough.
Hey, I'm just barely getting on a microphone at this point, so I got time.
Yeah, you're gonna learn it. That also, the one I have, I developed years ago. Like, it's a cadence from when I was doing. This is the stupidest story that you're not going to care about, but I picked it up in St. Louis, Missouri, years ago whenever I was doing high school football. So it would whatever the games would start. This is when I was like an idiot kid who sucked at broadcasting, and whatever. Hi and hello and welcome to Warrior Field, where the Granite City whatevers are taking. I guess they were Warriors taking on the Edwardsville this and that's, and you're like, I was in it. That was the thing I thought I had, and I've just kept it for all time.
I like it, and it actually like gives you good pace to get going. That's pretty dope.
The best part is when you have a cool sponsor on it, so then you can tie it in where you're like, hi and hello and welcome to the beautiful and historic El Rey Theater, where tonight Ralston Purina brings you, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that, the Ralston Purina show.
Al Hurricane Jr. will be.
When we first started the radio show here in town, 2 Men On, Van and I, our title sponsor was Dave & Buster's. So it was Dave & Buster's presents 2 Men On, and then I'd go to like eat lunch or whatever on time. People were like, oh, you're on that Dave & Buster's show.
Yes,
yeah, that's what it is. It's perfect. Sure. Tell them that. Tell them you heard that. Good show tonight, boys. Sorry I showed up late, but you guys need to figure out the Instagram. I'm gonna tell you how many viewers you were missing out on. Oh shit, it's like hundreds.
Oh, Snapples, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, take advantage of that stuff.
I actually remember that. I think I have that login.
Yeah, I know you do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Fred. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get it eventually.
I'm remote this week, so we got to figure out going over Saleh. We'll talk about that off the air.
Copy. Guys, any last words coming up on this Sunday, August 25th, this beautiful evening we're talking about? We have any last words for y'all, gentlemen?
Well, we just blew through 3 episodes, so I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Saturday can't come soon enough. Cage match from the main event. And look at the rest of the card so far. I mean, we got guys like Sin Bodhi coming through. We announced that Valak Vile is going to beat out Saleh. I mean, Saleh is going to.
I'm gonna whoop his ass, man. I just want to fight him.
We got a tag match announced. Lemigra is going to take on Rage Rivera and Enrique Calderon. It's just one thing after another. I'm so psyched, and the cage match just to finalize it all. Hobo's going to leave, or Thunder's going to lose the title. Either way, it's going to be done. No telling which way it's going to roll. So I'm so excited and absolutely nerve-wracked to see what happens next. Don't miss this show. Don't miss this show.
Yeah.
There's another one like it.
The short of it is, for the audience that's so familiar with the El Rey product, obviously it's going to be a different flavor of pro wrestling. But all the things that we're going to introduce that we haven't necessarily had the space to introduce at the El Rey because it's so intimate and it's so tight. We're going to take advantage of those things. So think big, think outside literally the box or the cage in this instance. Think about all that excitement. And then I've said this, I think, more than a handful of times as we've produced a lot of pro wrestling shows. If the worst thing you do to support Duke City Championship Wrestling is bring a friend, that is the best thing you can do. So if you're coming out and you're trying to experience it, how fun it is to be the beacon or a light of knowledge in this world and share that with someone else and grow a connection through it. Also, I think we have like 6 new t-shirts at the merchandise stand, so we're really excited about that. Saleh's debut in a t-shirt, so we're really excited about that. Duke City Championship Wrestling's got a bunch of new branded ones. Fabulous Freddie Fame has one. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff coming out as far as that relates. So you can get all that kind of stuff. Also, we'll have the announcement for the next show as we return to the El Rey. So that's going to be a lot of fun too. Off the top of my head, there's a half dozen real big surprises. So do it in person. Yeah, it'll be fun on the YouTube. I promise you that will be great. But taking it in will be very special. So there's that. I'm so proud and impressed by both of you and excited for Duke City Championship Wrestling next week.
Thank you so much, y'all. This Saturday, August 31st, doors open at 6 and first bells at 7 at the Rio Rancho Event Center.
Well, even before that, though, Sally, tailgate. So we got this big tailgate outside.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, live music from Man High. We're doing a fun panel with it's just going to be excellent. I mean, there's not another way to describe it. We're putting up a inflatable bounce house out there for the kids and stuff. So come early. Like
just kids or?
Nope.
Now, boy. No. Down, boy.
And
just ask,
I saw it. I saw that you're starting, man. Don't do it.
We have this. They have these giant boxing gloves. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, and then like I said, yeah, the guys from Downtime in the Ring are downtime. Oh my gosh, dude, forgive me. Downtime in the Ring are going to be out there, and they're going to work like our panel, and we're going to have all of our talent. Not all, but select talent's going to come out, and they're going to do fun Q&As and stuff. So it's going to be a whole day of it.
Heck yeah, man!
I'm excited. So, what time you reckon? Like
6 a.m.
Okay,
that's when I'm probably going to be there.
I tell you, if you were to get there 4 o'clock, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on. We'll start bringing
things, man.
Yeah, we'll start bringing the talent out a little bit after that. But you can be settled in and comfortable and enjoying it, and it will be excellent. And then, like I said, I think the live music's going to start at 4. We're going to start the panel stuff around 5. Doors open at 6, so it'll be a good little evening.
Come on through, y'all. Rio Rancho Event Center this Saturday, August 31st. Tailgating starting around 6 a.m. maybe. Who knows? Live music at 4 p.m. and panel 5. And overall, we're just excited to have this time with y'all.
Yep.
Bring a friend. If there's ever time to have someone to come and check us out for the first time, this is the time. So we thank you. We appreciate y'all. Great show tonight. We did 3 episodes. That's a bit of a beautiful marathon. So everyone that's stuck it through with us tonight, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. DCCW, we'll see you when we see you, baby. Thanks, much.